Hey guys, September is as good as over and therefore it's time for my monthly wrap-up. Now, this month I'm still supposed to be on a book buying ban, but I kinda failed because first of all I bought some used books and I also went to Oslo with my husband to watch the three amazing authors, Siri Pettersen, Tone Almhjell and Laini Taylor discuss their writing, and therefore I had to buy some books and get them signed, and I also bought some more books because I was at Outland and they are awesome. And I also left some signed books over at Outland, so check it out if you're in Oslo somewhere. Some of the first books I'm going to show you about outside of the unboxing and Oslo, and those are Blodets Galskap by Elisabeth Øvreberg. It's a new Norwegian fantasy and I'm really into Norwegian fantasy at the moment, so... And Blodets Galskap means the madness of the blood in English. Med himmelen under oss by Anja H. Hagelund. With the Sky Beneath Us. I've already read this one, it's a contemporary and it's cute, so... And I also got the last book in the study trilogy by Maria V. Schneider, and that is Fire Study. As so many others, I ordered stuff online, and I know what this one contains, but can you guess? It was really late arriving to me, so I actually contacted Book Depository to ask if they could send me a new one, because it was lost in the mail, and yeah. But then it arrived, and that is Saga Volume 5. Now I can't wait to get into this, I've been wanting to read it for ages. Now on this event in Oslo I got some book signs, and one of them is The Twist Rose Key. I did not buy this new, I've already read this one. But I got it signed and personalized, so yay! I really love this, and apparently there's a sequel coming. I also bought the second and third book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, and that is Days of Blood and Starlight and Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Miss Laini Taylor, and I got them both signed. Actually, the third one was signed from the store, and I did not know that, so both me and Laini went like, what? At seeing it, but then she personalized it anyway. And I also got the Daughter of Smoke and Bone book personalized, and that's awesome! I also bought Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. I have not read this one yet, and now I can. I also bought a collection of 6 of the novels written by H.G. Wells. I've been wanting to read especially The Time Machine and The War of the Worlds, and now I can read some more of them, and that's awesome. And I also like these old kind of styly books. I also bought Tomb Raider, the graphic novel Volume 1 by Gail Simone and Nicholas Daniel Selma. I also bought book 2 and 3 of the Penryn and the End of Days trilogy by Suzanne E. And those are World After and End of Days. And I finally got my hands on A Monster Calls, and that is awesome because October is almost here and then I can finally start reading it, and it is by Patrick Ness from an original idea by Sayoban Dowd. Sorry if I butchered your name. And I bought the short stories The Slow Regard of Silent Things by Patrick Rothfuss. I've started this series, and Mitosis by Brandon Sanderson. I've also started this series, and I think they'll be good in between reads while waiting for the next books in the series. Also, we bought a collector's edition of The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, and it is beautiful and looking all kind of old-ish, and I like that, and we needed a new copy because our old one has been chewed on by mice. And also, for all of you Harry Potter fans out there, I bought this book. You see what it is from? You see it? I always carry a notebook around with me, not for writing down ideas, but I always have to do that in as well, but to write down just things that happens in my life, so I have a daily diary of what I do and how much energy I use on this stuff. So this is the first unboxing on this channel, and it contains one big box containing 11 books that I bought used off the internet, and a goodie bag from my publisher, actually. So let's just get to it, shall we? I'm starting off with the goodie bag. I do not know what's in this one because I haven't looked, really. So first off, I see a magazine they give out every year. And next up we have Du vet du er fra Larvik, når? By a lot of different people, but edited by Truls Eskelund. In English this is You Know You're From Larvik When. It also contains Steady by Jarle Sten Olsen. Also, it contains Jordtårer by Frode Eie Larsen. In English, this would be Earth Tears, I think. Årets krim 2014. Crime of the year 2014. I actually own this one, and I read it. So. And also, lastly, is so every year in Norway there is this debut festival where every new writer is invited and can come in and learn stuff from established writers and get his or her name out there, because being a first-time novelist, it's not easy, it's kind of hard. But in 2014 was the first of these festivals, and there was one this year, and in the goodie bag from my publishing house I got Debutantfestivalen 2015, the Debut Festival 2015, bits from the year's debuts. So there seem to be like chapters from the different fresh novelists this year in this one, and that's cool. I will read this, I'll enjoy this, I think. And then the big package you've all been waiting for. This thingy! Now, how do I open it? It got so much duct tape! So, it's not so easy that I can just, you know, follow a line over the middle, like with most books I get from the US with books. No, here in Norway we have to have like this box opening thingy at the side. So we have to like find it and then cut off the tape and then destroy the box, apparently. So I'm doing just that. Seriously, where? Ugh. Yay! I did it! See, I made a hole. Newspaper! And books! I did it, I got into it. So, this one is a collection of used books I bought off a Norwegian Facebook page about named fantasy and science fiction sold, trade and buy Norway, and that's kind of funny. In this one there's 11 books. I'll just sort them out and then let you know what books there is. First off, and the reason I actually ended up checking out this ad with these books is the Night Angel Trilogy by Brent. That this series contains of The Way of Shadows, Shadow's Edge, and Beyond the Shadows. And it's a high fantasy trilogy. I think I don't really remember reading on the back of it. Next up is The Thief Lord by Cornelia Funke. And I don't really know what it's about, really. I've heard her name quite a lot around everywhere, So when I could get one of the books for like 20 kroner, which is really a small amount in Norway, thought, why not? I also got Dates from Hell by Kim Harrison, Lindsay Sand, Kelly Armstrong and Laurie Handland. This is 4 otherworldly tales of paranormal twists, it says on the cover. This is a collection of short stories by these 4 authors, and I'm a really big fan of Kelly Armstrong, so that's the reason I bought this, really, but probably should read the other ones as well. I also got Crown Jewel by Sherwood Smith. This one is... I've seen it on Goodreads. I don't really think I had it on my TBR actually, but... And I don't know what I think about the whole beaten up woman on the front thingy, but... We'll see. I'll read it. It's fantasy, so... I also got the first 5 books in the Fever series by Karen Marie Mooning. Unfortunately, the 4 first one is in this style cover, and the last 5th one is this one, so I'll probably have to buy this anew. And this series contains Dark Fever, Blood Fever, Fey Fever, Dream Fever, and Shadow Fever. And they're all in the same series, and I've heard Sarah Jane ranting about this series over at her channel. I do not remember the name, so I'll just leave a link down below. And when I had the opportunity to buy them, I just thought, why the hell not? The last 2 books I got are Dream Songs by George R.R. Martin. This is a collection of I guess that's it for this month, you guys. If you read any of these books or want to read them, let me know what you think or what you want to think about them, and I will see you guys later. Bye!